Myself, Sujit Kanuganti. I've been a technologist for almost like 23 years now. I completed my engineering in 98. We worked with various domains, robotics, wireless technologies, industrial automation, and software development. However, this particular problem which we are trying to solve here has kick-started with me experiencing as a father with my son, where when we were back in US, I always used to receive complaints from my son's teacher during the parent-teacher meeting that my son is like not paying attention in the classroom and not following the instructions given by the teacher, and always wanted to have some visibility on what exactly is happening in the classroom. Saying that I did have video cameras which I can watch, but however the clarity and the activity that is happening I will not be able to monitor on a continuous basis. So that triggered me that parents probably should have some visibility into what is actually happening in the classroom and what is that the student is missing out on in terms of subject topics because of their distractions that are happening in the classroom. So AspectO is a SaaS-based platform which is built using AI/ML technologies. What AspectO does is it detects students' distraction levels in the classroom and attention levels in the classroom. At the same time, while it is detecting the distractions of the students, it will also detect what is that the teacher is teaching, what subject, what chapter, what topic and subtopic. It now correlates the distractions with the topics that are associated and that are happening at that point in time, which helps the system understand what are those learning gaps that are associated with the student and create a personalized learning at the end of the day. This enables like a continuous learning for the student without missing on any topics. So the student can at a later point in the day come back to the system and relearn the topics that they have missed out, which is given by the system, and also replay the recording of the teacher itself wherever they were distracted in the classroom. So this is a tool which was earlier focused primarily to give information to the parents, but now the stakeholders have increased. Now students can do personalized learning. Teachers will have good visibility into what kind of personalization is going into each and every student, and also at the same time what kind of topics or subjects the students are more interested or less interested in and needs more emphasis on. So one of the greatest moments I would say is like we getting selected as part of the EdStart program of AWS. We were one among the companies which AWS has selected as their partner. With AWS partnership, we were able to achieve quite a bit of things. Apart from their cloud support, we also got technology support in terms of building AI solution. We also got marketing support from them, and we are all kind of co-selling. AWS is kind of co-selling AspectO along with the AWS services. This is the biggest achievement I would say in terms of partnership. There are other achievements which I can showcase on the customer side, but all in all, if I have to tell one biggest achievement, it's the partnership with AWS, which is enabling us move faster in the market. Yeah, in India, quite a bit of edtech companies are booming up. There are almost like 600 edtech companies that have been registered in the past 1 to 2 years. And a lot of people are focusing on education these days. With the new NEP in place, the technology is being adopted widely into even current educational institutions. Innovations are happening in multiple areas, like from collaboration point of view. There are new tools that are coming up in terms of collaboration and not just existing collaboration tools like Zoom or Microsoft, which is enabling more integration into other LMS technologies. Quite a bit of adoption in content, where content is being developed through technologies, latest technologies like AR, VR, and XR. This is enabling students to have a kind of real virtual experience, I would say, in terms of understanding the concepts in a better way. And there are other technologies like ours, which is an AI-based technology, which is emphasizing more on how the content is being delivered and what is the quality or efficiency in terms of students' absorption of the knowledge that is being given to the students. So all in all, I would say in India it's kind of booming. It just started, and I see there is a lot of potential using technologies in education. So one thing what I have seen is e-learning is picking up a lot. Earlier there was traditional way of learning where people just learned by going to the schools, educational institutions, tuitions. But now with the technology that has improved and the content that is available out in the net, there's huge out there, and people are kind of doing a lot of self-learning, and e-learning is also improving a lot. Uh, people the industry found out that there is a gap from the students where there is academic education that is getting completed, and by the time they come to a job there is a gap in terms of skills. So there is a lot of innovation happening in building those gaps in terms of making students future ready, job ready. And from content point of view, the AR VR technologies, I'm again going back to AR VR, a lot of gamification is being happening because that's how students show more interest in terms of understanding and getting engaged with the platform. It's not just about building an e-learning content platform, it's also about keeping it entertained and engaged so that the student can hook up to the content and learn in a better way. Coming to T-Hub is a different ball game to us. T-Hub is not just a co-working place; it's an ecosystem, I would say. Uh, we have a lot of visibility when we came to T-Hub. We got a lot of visibility that we were able to reach to quite a bit of educational institutions. There is market reachability, there is market visibility, a lot of events that happen in T-Hub which we as a company can leverage upon and showcase our product, which is helping us a lot in terms of reaching to the market and showcasing our product to early customers. Uh, T-Hub also has provided us with good government connects where AspectO can be deployed into government schools where visibility itself is a big issue in the current environment that is set up. T-Hub do run some sort of programs like Lab 32, T-Angel. We were part of one of the program called Lab 32. It did help us in establishing a good GTM strategy, and also we were able to hash out on our pricing structure because with the kind of solution what we have, which is an AI based, and the costs that are involved and the capital costs that are involved in deploying the solution, we had to have a rock solid pricing strategy, which T-Hub's Lab 32 program and the mentors of the Lab 32 program helped us in establishing it in a concrete way. So that's a good achievement, I would say, in terms of we getting help from T-Hub. Apart from that, we do get a lot of PR opportunities and networking opportunities, not just like the leads or the customers or schools, educational institutions, even like investors and other industry experts whom we can reach out to in terms of seeking help from either investment or technology. With we being AI as a core capability of AspectO, this technology what we have built can be leveraged into other verticals like enterprise, like conferences, like security. And being a T-Hub is also enabling us to reach out to other markets, not just education, and try out and validate our solution in those verticals to see how the product is kind of fit into the market. So the product market fit validation we were able to achieve or do it through the help that we got from T-Hub. So the next step is like we are at a stage where we have a working product. We have it deployed into multiple schools. We have deployed it to online schools. Also, we have a big online deployment, online school deployment that is going on. So primarily, our next step would be the growth. We wanted to penetrate more into the market and grab as many educational institutes as we can and deploy the solution. As this is built as a SaaS solution, the scalability is not an issue. So we want to penetrate into market and make it available as a GA to all the educational institutions across India, and also explore into other verticals because the core capabilities enable us into venturing into other verticals. So we are also opened up security as one of the vertical, and there is quite a bit of traction being picked up there. So it's all about growth of the company in the next steps. Yeah, so one of the product features that we have built, or product line which we have built called AspectO Netra, is being deployed here itself at T-Hub. and it's giving us kind of a playground and validation for the features to be tested and vetted fully. That will enable us to go out confidently in the market and kind of showcase ourselves that yeah, we as a T-Hub company, we as a AI product company, this is the solution what you have, and it would be easy for us to reach out to the market. So we have received at least 3 to 4 testimonials from various customers, from a principal of an international school and two from founders of online schools. So far, the one of the core features that we have built is like engaging the students who in a hybrid model with the offline classroom who are like online. The feedback there is like very good, I would say. Earlier there was no much engagement, not much engagement happening with the students who are online, but bringing AspectO into the equation helped the teacher get more visibility, and there's quite a bit of applaud in that area. In terms of security, we were able to achieve some features of accuracy which were not available with the previous technologies. So that barrier we have broke, and it's being adopted widely. So these are two of the achievements which we're like very happy about and want to go ahead with.